kya mukaaga ebiro by'okwezi 15 okwezi kw'okubanza tuli hagati y'omwezi kandi tumazire ebiro bitano abaana tubagarukira amasomero kwenda kutabaruka nywena aberekesize ebintu byona mwagara abaana isomero nenya bakama b'amasomero abagumisiriza abazaire akasente kakuzoka kutukekeri tuli mu lockdown mwe bali muno mutima ogwo mukozere na inyo abaana behereyo kwikiriza genda amasomero kusoma mwe bali mulingo ogwo nabe byokwerinda bandukira muno security inengere kyalekeremwe yorebezemu ebintu bine bya lockdown ebindi abakwa abana nibagaruka amasomero betito nkapataka we shouldn't take it for granted kwatanga kukore kandi bitakolebwa oyiroho tuine okwetombo itakwingi muno hankosembi yengudo nebiruka wabodaboda akuhimba bana batanu kumanyisa wa pikipiki kale babodaboda mtakitwara muti koza abantu itwa bakusinga obitu kosaga pikipiki na bira gine ogati no tanka kugamba ngo ababodaboda kibakoze kandi bira nuwakozire kintu ekyo abe navuga private motorcycle so itabakosa pikipiki na ije itabe motoka na ije be motoka ebikoto nosanga busayine discipline busayine gumisiriza mugenzuwe kandi kira muno mukuru basabana mbwire buno butulimu abakushinga obwingi mwine mterimene mulesero ya mulingo nkogo baitu okutujja kwikayo later on bienka Fred mwitukora rujogeza rugambiro mbaingi mu bugufu Fredo Monteka zede Spice Parliament mwako mhiyake 2022 mkuru obutujwaire hanyindo abokwerinde kings nyamwita ekya COVID-19 nayo werinde nyowe nkagemwa mirundi ebiri yona bakansi ndaga dozi ibiri ziri mubiri za AstraZeneca abandi mukaba Johnson mukeda swag nyoba kuntera ka dozi kam yo manyire content yeri mu Johnson omanyire content yo mu eri mu AstraZeneca oba ezindi ziri content ni cyo kikuru anyway bayitugeza kuranti ogemerwe nobuno gena meso nokubuchwara nebindi because atari enkore genzi yaturabamu ero yeyebe senkore yetu yeira kurugere tukuzire ntulware enkoro bera bagamba bakakwatwa enkoro guri covid paite enkoro nyonso mere obunyahikaga mu October hentale baniza November hende eta January yechuchu but of course don't take it for granted so many things have changed ati oso kwikaliza no gamba niyeri kankune kahindura ati yafoka kintu ekinde kisobora kutwara obumezi bwa mwebara ba HB kutusakaga yo kulia kyo kunya breakfast enungi heavy nayo so genda HB aho just ba neighbor Bujumbura road hano musite ya Hoima no olia yo kyamusana ekyanyenke kurarayo enkurato bugenyi buli kimwe kyo kwetaga busaki bataini saloon sauna massage byona ogenda HB hotel Spice Studio online and on air www.spicefmhoima.com and then osubara genda na Google Play Store katika 9.9 Spice FM Hoima okayaka app kaitu okadownloading and okasubara kwa notuliriza rundiki notutunga mu bwiro bukwana wetageraho but Facebook tuli live Facebook yetu eri 9.9 Spice FM Hoima ojagenda horole birimire tukia kore bya kino byona be live on Facebook wao Twitter handle Spice FM Hoima mu studios kino tukija kwikaliza birinzeri you know ibintu nibivaho twikaliza kuri ntugira kintu tukikaliza kuri tukitukora kutunura mu ensonga tukwataho muno locally baitu takagenzero uko ijo na kilo kejweri tubaireho nakanya muri ine kensonga ya mafuta twabaga tubisoma mu commerce no mu economics nitekereza biri byapa bera tutanke kubirora how one commodity can influence the other services and the rest of the stuff no kiroraho is a live now thing ijo nyowe mberege mu experience kyo kunywa amafuta go mutwaro muziregelita itana mutwaro baitu petrol station nizo zine zimanyirwe zinu nka Total Shell nezindi ezo gamba zili international zinengezi koramo ebintu byabo na price control nebindi baitu ngazinyanyo yo muntu buntu akwa onu wabera gasigayize nondi nayo omuntu wondi ababoda boda na bapikipiki bayibagisa surroundingire nibo bakunyweraho bonka motoko tena bokuraba banyage nayo omuntu wondi yaganywa agaitanu go mutwaro nyamugamba tukina kiziwe mutwaro yange 5 musaye bairemu nyaganywa abokuba benyine kila yantu nsokuru batana mu mairu nkaitanu kuruga mtown yagawe sinkira yantu na ntirere simu kamugambya ntine mafuta kisokureka na nyoti ndi serious mu business niko tubairege ijo kirungi akyandiko kuruga Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development kiturukire ne respondinga hansonga ya mafuta kutandikira na Hoima nayo bagibalizeho ikyandiko nkina hano yagamba busaho muntu wena kwikirizwa kutunda hati ya mafuta kuhingura hankumi 5 kampuni za mafuta zimanyirwe ziri international ibiri eziri mu Hoima uze kilotro zire nizirangira nigamba zigarukire ha less than 5000 nkumina na plus afuta nyuma yo kwija Prime Minister arugonsebwa akiki Robina Nabanja handikirega nawe kiandiko na gamba habwaki tutalibanizibwe mu bintu by'amafuta ikono bagenzi bagikingura habaho abanja kuri truck ebyo bembireta amafuta mu ihanga byasokuba mu akwedima abugamba ingere bali babakeramwe ekirere kino kiyekinzi nyamwita nakyo kyaletaho jam no kubuza amafuta mu nyamasaza zitazimu nazimu mu ihanga. So ekihandike kiturukire kikoleka ngu there is no crisis in the country amafuta. So amafuta so takibazaho muno batoyiroho ne 15 ziba kutugamba nazo ziri too much. Nazo tusemere kusasura 15 nazo nyingi. So ekyo ndiko kimere kitumutaye wange amafuta Hoima everything has normalized amafuta gatunga at less than 5,000 rulike 15 baitukandi barabuyi basohera kuba ne ba warning rundiki ne bahabura kampuni eze z'abantu buntu ezikwenda kukosa akaire kano kusereka amafuta nuko zigatunde sente nyingi bagamba kinu musobora kuba ne mukikora hati baitosobora kikora mu business okamalira olemerwe kubamu abokuba abantu bajja kusangamu mu business olimu nko omuntu ataine kibeta mu ekibeta business ethics obuntu n'emikore n'obwesimbo obukora business. That's what is happening in the country now. Baby amafuta mu studios Abino Wekitinisa Jackson Rugambo Wabiona has bounced back and Joera Kabagenzira mkoro gwabamoli bakababiso ya akangambira we want to appreciate abamoli nenyo kujoininga engande nkoto kabasita abachwezi ababito abafumambogo n'abandi abekenene bakore ebintu bino ebyo kwitireta nabayaga bikamkweta baniza manya ko bisabuza ketini bakore
iyo kafuna mekizi ukimu rulimi abagenzi bata barugire Kongo
rulimi Rwanda bibanza abamoli abakongo bakayija bakarabaye maizi
bakayija na West Nile tao
wamo
kama nawe ni
ato twabaira kusenda
y'abamoli bali
otwabaire mu kusendekeza nangera habaho rubazo rw'abamoli kozi kusaka mazaraga nangera ato bayisira abamoli batanga kwetanga n'abamoli nabamukali mu rugeyo tukumara tukuhika abandi bagenzerege bulisa so bantu roho bataito mutuganyire mararo tuli bagufugufu abarira bagenzi bulisa but I like the energy iyo kumanyanga nejo
sigaze niyo beta bate but igambo vibe kimeza
niyo vibe
you like the vibe
ya big boys.
It took me long to understand when your vibe weekend vibe unanga vibe sakota nitapala agamba muharo
vibe energy. Okay, Jackson Rugambo Wabiona, thank you so much for bouncing back kuba naitwe adeni tufunire no mugisa kuruga mu byo byokwerinda kira muno mu bye ndubata yebiruka byayito ne mikore hamihanda Wekitinisa koporo basima Charles asobere kuba empako kozi nyimbe atuoki
otakangu ataka
ati akuwa tokoziriki
hamika
Wekitinisa koporo basima Charles atuoki
nani nangemsanga
akuruga mu department ya traffic ya Hoima City otandike kongoza za example basima kama ni kuja mu studios nyaka abotonga kibagamba mutaunana aba security burano yetaga bakosa as a case study Jackson bajani bakwana baka no we have even arrested this Wabiona there is nobody who is above the law even Wabiona even Wabiona
if can arrest Wabiona
you all the other one how about Kiriti
basi Wabiona kwendo omuraze
you know obaba bali ni bakora curfew zabo mbegendereza muno ngabanu bagani bakosa kije kurora no if this journalist was violating the curfew rules so we have him
bro mu kutuwaka wagala batatu gonza na kaswela abantu bakagosa but have we netted Wabiona naka is not here
is coming for rescue but Wabiona naye abantu bawo kabara byakobi bakakwata batugonza bakwataga kasula abo iwe wagendaga bugenda ni uko bemerera bond police bond
kamanda bwa kwatu arata
so Tuine na mugisa kuba tuine the only lady in the house ali deputy mayor tuko kubasima mutawuni tusangene mukono mulimo gw'amaani mwebale kisani ekyo keep Hoima clean nsangire muna rugonze ba Dr. Aliba ogwa kurra ekitongole kya chairperson board wa microfinance Uganda microfinance support center yes so kinsa Dr. Aliba na abandi nywena kobe kioke abasobere kuba ne bagenda mu exercise kino tukubasima kutandikira kimuno mu maka gaitu cause ndoze ndi mukiriningira abantu mbichweka byabo hadukayi bali mukumugonyolera ebisasiro atunulira aroho mwebalo mutimo
campaign should not be batagiteka kama kichweka nkati acho nyena nyenka alienda kujoini kirunge meya alya kalienda kujoini chonka ensonga abakinta joiningi nti bakagamba tu concentrating kiri atete
Auntie baby.
I saw the flyer.
Yes, but the flyer can talk about that.
They can launching as a day. And very muntu amanya ubujunani.
It was launched long time ago.
When is it?
This is the second time now since they started
it. Bana ba politiko ba dali ntibaje kusoma kintu kintu tabakwatiro batali
bakawuli kitu mungenda kubatia
bano beganyire
kwanza mulekere capacity mukusa kutukirini
nangu abantu baja kumanyira mpola
okay Narumaga Sylvia Baliesima, she's the deputy mayor and minister of finance musite ya Hoima tukutangira kandi alikika woman council kuruga mu Bujumbura yitu elguruwaho agenda hasite. Welcome to the show. Ogwadi mu kika no akugwera mayor. Then wekitinisa a human rights activist, wekitinisa Abira Nasa Kiwanuka, somebody who is still studying a party called Alliance for National Transformation. But or a giga or who will give you the exams after studying it?
Actually, mukuru speaker ikiriza ambaza akagambo.
If you are studying one topic, what else?
Kikuru muno abantu bayitu tutagenda gana bandi wagona. Ngabantu bona bagenda kono. Kirungi muno tutwale go wiri nitusoma kitugya kuba. Kizona isana nko bufumbo. Tusagenda kugumya gagwero mokazi. Kiro kimoka muswe okaguma nawo.
Alright.
Kirungi omukazi wetegereza kuruga makaki aikiriza mbiki akorati.
I'm giving you 20 seconds to say hi to the people.
Studying only one part.
That is true because ezini nyika ininzi rusoma kyali kuzetegeza. But I've taken a lot of time on this because it has some values I appreciate and I also believe in.
Okay.
So abatulirize
the alliance.
Abatulirize mwebale kuhuliza chonga kajura akakagwiro takatwara for granted.
Okwenda kuohiwa.
Ngona
okwenda kuohiwa.
No batabyara chonga I'm encouraging tuinekizi bano speak. Okusanga omuntu enjura negwa nekya nagenda gura maize hata.
Alright.
So obujunanizi bamanye bantu bagenda twekesa cleaning town. Tutatekingire basic obujunanizi. Omusanga inenko alemere kuorora enkoko 10. Chonka linzereza government za OWC 10. So kubanza enjurege gwinya kurora enjurege rigesa za rubag ndegezege na bafu na drama na tanga
itukwisana isana. I'm sorry to companies which are dealing in water thing. You can't sora gena meso no gura maize gombichupa.
You can't.
Or in a fridge muka na makara.
Sincere.
Fridge ya ukagura ya kano gura na maize no gaimbo katwale mu fridge. Kando ine na maize muka.
Abantu baitu speaker tuina kuvegesa kutandika koraga the basics.
Right.
Omwana ati antuka tournament nga bintu bya masome kyonko muzaira atatekingeo initiative kukolera omwana wemberenge kugamba mwana mu biro bino myaka 2 yamazire muka omwana bamwegesa kwoga bamwegesa kwesemeza bamwegesa kugramukya ati tukalinda amasome so tutandikise ebintu ebikubanza honorable ensonga yo cleaning anungi kyonko omuntu atakegerengwa agura aka dustbin bakatasa akantu kakasasira akakateka haduka I would recommend otakaire license muntu mwegese kiri basic kasasiro na license
ati kula jole and tukabantu kasinge bitu ya covid ogisize tulaba I said something on radio about Fredo batekereza nko yabana ngabagamba don't take your kids for coaching, it's not necessary mukolese na anka lockdown eno abana kwege bintu bindi people do not understand it and you gamba I don't think akabana agenda kwa yo bwire bwona abana banga bisina aboje kubafunire mu lockdown kubamuka.
To give you a testimony, speaker, you allow me give it. Nywe bwire buno mukazi wanga kugada. Omanye ki mugada? atahaga ali mu live myaka ebi abaana ne bakora buli kimu muka ni bachumba ni beja ni basimura ni balima hati bwire buno agarukire hano ma routine hati to trying to dalinga ngabukaba centro bakakuriti na masomero we are killing society.
Yeah, Deputy Mayor, namkia abantu briefly to
bale muno speaker Fredo abawuliza ba Spice baramukyaho mwebale muno mwebale mukola kandi nabakuruga kutweteranizaho mu kisasa ekitubairema kyokusemeza Orubuga mwebale muno kwataniza kandi mwebale kusemeza Orubuga rwaitu abo kwa rwaitu itwenda.
Alright, arugonzebwa Koporo Basima Charles atwoki ramukya abantu
mutyo muno Fredo nja ku mixinga mu languages kwa kutali conversant mu runyoro chonka runyekitara runyini ndumanya runyankole rutoro runyoro runyini
atogya ku mixing yawe ijya kubeta
nja gamba zone ndimi zone ekiranyangwira mu rulimi nicyo ndagamba
azo Rwamba
no Rwamba na no sakurutegereza na runini gamba
wasai
orioti webale muno Fredo
yes
kunyeta nanyo kwija kweteranizaho na abataka bandi ababaire bali mu parliament eno
and I'm so happy you were fun. You have told me you were fun.
Na nyowe ki parliament tingirugaho urubulirwa mukaga ina kasi mukaga nabona abanyemerera rugudo abandi bangamba yo no yemeze mutoko yemerera rugudo ine semo nyomba mpulire parliament so we bale muno tulize birarugo obiturahora abantu baitu bakayitegereza cyokora
we bali kwije beto ururimi rubalizo runiro ruwonyine so there is no problem right
Kitara
yes
mabale muna bawuliza ba Spice mabale kutuliza banka butosa ulaire muta mabale wantawa byona Jackson omsomesa kwete controller Alliance for National Transformation Central School baramkiza nkwenda kutangira na bagenzi bange abateire mu bwire amno muno basiba bale kwije kwa mutwe guno gukwatana
alibasiba
yawe kandi kusima traffic ya Hoima okumaye mu ihanga lyona Hoima niyigira ba traffic bataka kiti uti barugangu ntibere iroho mwebale kola ogenda yalira okuto basanga ya Hali mwebale kola kandi ngira ekiyambira accident bwaki kuzikendeza mwebale basima traffic ya Hoima nyenga kala sahe mukaro kumina iri mulo rugo dake tutara ate enkolejo kakwa aba traffic na baba batyo ihanga lya kwaita kyabona mwebale
maitu aliona now anya kutulirize osobola kusindika ekitekerezo kyawe
nga mutankwaza
osobola kusindika ekitekerezo kyawe 0 kusindika yeri WhatsApp number yaitu ekitekerezo kyawe bakyo kintu tujja kutunuramu mu space mu bwire bwa emyezi esatu yonga mu Hoima City tutungire obutandwa okutwara abantu kandi omuntu nafa kubikwenu then fatal accidents through this road carnage as well as in town hagati White Road any jwero mukyara wetu nasi akulira hame kidi naso kidi ateta fwerira hali ananka aliguno kuleta gwa rukurato aro jwere omusaija wa pikipiki akafwera mu irembo lya standard aho akedi aho ya Mogasi so many and then those have died aro bana bakugenda neruta kuguru kuchwekere mukono bigizet mu town hagati honyine na mbere kiruka kikwitira omuntu akafwera atasokere kwikubwa no mwirwaro mu town hagati kikumanyisa ngo otabaga nsoma physics na baba gambaga the fulcrum the load the effort applied on the body was just too much the impact to the extent that the efficiency of the machine or ireke physics so tukwehabuza ntugamba n'obutunabaze ebindi byone wabyona yasima okitinisa Koporo Basima Charles ngo that mwebale kuba harugudo Koporo Basima you have neglected the city center mugenzira okukurali better nambere mugenzire mukozire haba better abantu bakutina but you have left with this city hagati munu ekirimu you can't just believe it owa pikipiki naja na kusimulire speed ha main street yao na arabaha ka plus kali way no gamba kiki birokin na ijabana embotoka basumwire mu silencer ne bwatuka no gamba ze mpaka zigarukire Hoima kandi kabali garale magaye kahwa na ijaitwa boito bwevuga na itwa boito maka tubuki na ito no lega no yoleka na ijate bikaijo bine bikote role ne bihimbire mifaliso bya produce byona Katogo in the city. The good thing we have the mayor deputy mayor, and we have you, Basima, about traffic. Basima, the other day, ngahura Otinsa regional spokesperson of police, Otinsa Hakiza, Nagamba, you know, ektukora hati, tujja kola ABCD laba traffic twiremu bantu tujja kubabinga mtawuni maje motoka bijja kola bitu byo twabalizamu nabasita basita batugamba we are working on ordinances ebiragiro ebirema emikore ngereba ne rubata musite baito nawo tubitwaire Kampala solicitor general obali yoki aha byamira wabigize bitano sanga so many things. So Basima kufweru abantu more than 4-5 people in a space of 3 months in the city center is unacceptable.
In a week, not 3 months.
Yeah, tell us now. Kazindaro kao mukuru.
What you know?
By the way, feel free.
It's okay.
Yeah, right.
It's okay. Nimanza kusima time yezwanga ono wabiona ansimirege bokuba rugudo buli kiro even na kiro baida turara wo agambirege kusiba tujya onyenki akara konka turara ono kurara. And by the way, I'm very happy. I've seen him for the first time, but you have been talking with on phone. At one time, he called me over a certain issue, but it was also ours, we know. Nimsima muno, fellow panelist, implanyo kusemera kuinga once again, kuba na inyo hano. Chikaguzo kyati kitubambulizege the sanity in town. Town has become so dirty. In fact, that's what we could say. Not dirty in terms of cleanness and whatever, but in terms of traffic congestion. It's really very unfortunate. Fredo, the first thing you talked about, and I'll still quote it, he said, discipline. The discipline, our discipline as road users. You know, the word traffic, Chigambo traffic, Chirimu, it is a small word, but it's wide.
Oh, okay.
Traffic does not mean only motoka zonka, not mean only police wenka. Traffic means and includes whatever ekiri arugudo. Motoka, pikipiki, gari, wheelbarrow, webigere, enkoko, embuzi. But when traffic comes in, that's when the act comes in to regulate how do these things come on the road. Even to be jabita arugudo. And that's when we came as implementer. Act bagamba, these things. Even if Oriente yaja kuja Rugudo, egieo bite with such and such condition. Ele motoka egieo that's why you hear driving permits, what, all those things. But what is important, mostly, is what you echoed first. Discipline is very much important on the road. And whatever you are seeing here happening, it is just in discipline. Because a human being, where you know that you're expecting people to be moving, even abakwekurura abalema nabo baro harugudo nkao omanya ngo go muntu nobo yakurora motokere haratasora ku crossing at the speed now we speed. Why don't you control? Because we normally say in town at least to be the speed must be 20 to 30 kilometers per hour, where you can even brake when there is an instant where you can maybe osakusanga kintu cyaktahamu immediately nkomona mtu aliyo na crossing or good you can able to control that vehicle.
I found it happened to me yesterday.
Yes.
Arweit road kasinge mberege ntakose speed yo kugamba ari omusajja cyarakaga yafuna mwekizibu kyo mutwe mtawuno nakwikara mu mwojogo ikara munna 700 na kasente atuwe arozirege motoka zanze batagumuze na cyomo mutima ni kumugamba ati kurosinga kandi kune motoka ndibuzikuije ngumuze ni nsiba bitabandiye nyuma nabasangwa bakikenga nabasi babangu batantomeri bali nyoli nsabire bwangu because mbe ni mutu wende ni nduba tampona ata abantu barantu batamweze batekezo buni tuwepanga.
So that's the issue. You have everything you are witness obene kiro twege itabaine biruka n'abantu babulikiro tujja continuinga kwasomesa obatusome but a driver with omuntu avugire omutoka we no banomanya kiki cyokora unless like somebody who's a person who has come from the village. At times abantu abangi tubakumanya ibintu but in ka driver mutoko vugire mutoko mutawuni no manya kiki cyokora a vehicle zebra crossing orora abana bari bajya crossing urugudo. That's when you are increasing. And this, even if we are blaming other sectors, I mean other drivers and whatever, but even our own, these younger boys of ours, the so-called the riders. I mean, I don't say them bodabodas, even people, because of what time when you arrest somebody tells me I'm not a bodaboda no more kunkwata, but the law is applied to everybody. So long as you are riding a motorcycle, whether you have come from Obutandwa, where you're going where, so long as you're riding, you are a rider, and you also have to have discipline.
Another thing which the mayor is missing, the mayor will talk about it. These road signs. We have a problem that road where most of the people are dying. That road, that one which is crossing from Potro. That is the so-called. Now we are calling it the highway. The one which comes from Potro crosses direct up to join Budisa Road.
Butiaba Road.
Butiaba Road. For us, we call it Budisa Butiaba Road. It has a problem. There's a road which we used to know as a government road over main road, and people knew it as the main road, and the person who was using that road must be having the right of way. But they came in and changed that road. For us, we are implementers. When they told us that this is the highway, and that's what we're implementing. They even put a signpost where that man wrote meat. Stop. I don't know whether people have ever stop.
Yes.
Even here at this bank called the Opportunity Bank, there's still a pole which is still standing, but they're intending to put that word also stop. But people there, people have failed to master that thing, and it continues up to Old Fort Porto Road, where that accident because even that was the cause. He has a right of way. No, has a right of way. At the end of the day, there was a collision. So those two roads there, there's a confusion. So I wish the management can come up. They told us we implement, put those signs there, they are seen. To Gambe physically that this sign is for stopping. You stop there. Then the vehicle passes. Either the motorcycle passes. This is not meant even on the zebra crossing. They are fed off. Zebra crossing, and traffic cannot come and make the zebra crossing. I think there are some organizations which the mayor knows better.
But
for us,
but Afande,
yes,
even where the zebra crossings and the markings are visible, abantu respecting.
That's the
there is nobody who is allowing a pedestrian crossing on that's
the discipline we are talking about.
Yes.
It doesn't mind about any other person. We are supposed to use all those roads, all of us, despite of having a Hoima, despite of having a Land Cruiser, even me with my motorcycle, I'm supposed to use, but the way I use it matters. Discipline are good. To get a discipline, we shall have all these cases minimized. But again, one time, Fredo, I was driving my small car. But I told people that you see, I'm going to show this man how I can drive. Now you are driving, your motorcycle stops at 140. My vehicle goes up to 180. Can you drive with me? So those are the disciplines we are talking about. And me, I'm not intending to compete with you. I know the implication. I've driven for almost 10 years. I'm sorry. Either it is by chance, I've never even knocked this fly, I don't know. Because I know what it means. It's this road must be used. That's when I got a chance of also driving.
Okay.
Yes. So all in all, we are coming to other issues because this issue has come in because of these rampant accidents.
All right.
And we are trying to look for a way how we can also come in and start implementing. We have been implementing. And some time back, you were seeing, we use it to move up and down. And you know, there are a lot of, in fact, you have come at the right time. People have misused these roads. The parking is completely abnormal.
You're right.
And it's abnormal. Really. I think that one, it's a blame to us also at times. It is a committed abnormal, but there's a reason. We are too much committed. During this COVID, you know how we have been working. And when I was saying that these people, they normally go in the road early morning, and we are supposed to be there. Because the issue was, man, those roads. So at times when you come back town, you find them down in mess. And if I talk to you, I don't want to reveal you the manpower we have. But this is a city we are supposed to have over 100, even over 50 traffic officers here. But I know government is planning with time, these people, they shall get manpower. They have created stations, and every station will be having its own manpower, also traffic, plus his people. And now when I'm here in Central, I don't think I will be going to Bushwekera, because Bushwekera will be having its own people there. Me, I will concentrate here, Central here. That's why we are expecting something to change in the future. Don't worry. This one should not be a worry, but automatically the development is also occurs.
Okay, but now your regional spokesperson was talking about the urgent interventions that you want to put in place, other than talking about the science, the indiscipline, and that sort of thing. In terms of curtailing this kind of menace that we have in the city. For example, I leave this town a little bit late sometimes. Okimanyire all these streets bine motoka ebikoto bikuba parkingira ma street ekiro. Streets za Hoima zijure motoka birayira binu bya mafuta binu bya ebikoto byona no bi parkingire. But of course we have the mayor now a party. But what are your urgent, your mid-term interventions?
Okay, I'll start with the lorries. These most complex which are coming are these lorries which carry sugarcane, which are really dirty. When you look at them, even the way they carry, at times it is dirty. But we have put a measure. One measure is because some of these issues were there before some of us came in. We are new people, most of all those people. But in fact, those things were there before.
You're right.
The former OC, I think he was aware there are things which they had made. But now, my boss, when I was coming, he called me, said, you go and tell those people, they shouldn't worry. Like issue of these lorries, the sugarcane lorries, we are going to engage the companies. I know at least Buhendero, they are a bit disciplined. Because with the Buhendero, they don't normally use the upper roads.
Buhendero.
Buhendero cars.
Buhendero.
It's okay. That's my constituency. I mean, that's where I come from. This is what you know. Even though when I'm hearing on the spice, that's how it is. And Parliament. Okay. That's the one he has talked about. Let me leave it.
Buhendero.
At least for them, they are a bit disciplined or by using this, because we told them we don't want your vehicles to move here. The only problem with them is the way they carry. They carry badly their sugarcane is beginning to go good. But I know there's a way they arranged with the council. Because at times when they fall, I normally see a vehicle following them, empty vehicle, picking them and putting them in the another car. But with the other companies, we have two companies. Our own company are Kenjojo Sugar, and that's the way where we have a problem, really. Because I will go to that accident how it happened. But
sugar cane comes from Hoima.
Yes, the vehicles they ferry these things up to even Kiriandongo, even in Ruero. They go up to where? Even in Kakira, they go up to Jinja. They carry those sugar canes from there.
Yeah.
But we are going to engage them. But I think on Monday we want to go to the factory direct to Kenjojo, call the management, and warn them.
And give them a plan, or warn them to do what?
Warn them
to cover the sugarcane with tarpaulins, divert them to other roads.
Exactly. We want these vehicles to be diverted. We shall arrange some roads with the town where the town clerk is here.
Kitara.
Tuja punga plan in a town council. I mean a city council, management city council. To tunga good, already convenient.
But plan. I think you follow the footsteps of your predecessors.
It's good.
Bakabagambire barabege Hali ne bagenda Hali ananka gwa assistant medicals, then they continue magubukiri at it. Then again another plan for the new people.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
But as we talked about in the beginning in this place, because you cannot expect Basima to wait for these trucks every morning you don't know even when it comes.
All right.
So and that's what we are saying. This one should be jointly fought. Let every concerned Ugandan where it is not supposed to pass. We shall give you our contacts. Tell us, this man is coming. Have you seen a new brand motorcycle? That motorcycle can run than helicopter. Hey. We shall find, yes. Tuja kuija. Even you can write a number if not necessary. Write the number of the vehicle. Any motoka, he has passed via here. For us, we cameras automatically. You know that even this vehicle which killed this woman, it is the camera which is assisting us. To know people never knew which type of vehicle. which number of vehicle, but we used our cameras and we captured the number.
I'm told Bodabodas tried to follow the gentleman and he wanted to knock them around the Mukati there.
Yes, that's how they misbehaving we are talking about. You have killed somebody, you have not somebody. If you are fearing for your life, drive at the police. Drive at the police and park and jump out of the vehicle.
Right.
Yeah, but now you are going to now what type of Ugandans are we? Let us have discipline. Let us respect other human rights.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Anyakutuliza omukuru kumuhura Koporo Basima Charles wa Hoima City mubiye nkozesa yengudo. Ebigambe bya kubaza niyo bikora na kigorobya because ebiragiro bya police bya traffic nibyo bimu. Ebyabalise nibyo bikozere kikube, nibyo bikora masini, nibyo bikora kyankwanzi. It will always be the same thing about discipline, about following the signs and any other thing that we can be in a position to do. Now, Mayor, you keep telling us this kind of lamentations in the book. Bojo Solicitor General, somebody in the local government in the morning, but now, Yangande vintu binu kuturuka kurum, bietaga fallout. How soon can we have some serious measures? Of course, have to be backed by the law. The arimwe biragiro, kusobora kuba nebi kugira, nuko mukasobora kururanti. Mwatagana na banu habaho serious sanity. For example, ijweri pake kakoma bwekulembeza obyaka. Obekoma bwekulembeza obyaka baine management yabo nkoto kandi baine nabana bakora mpaka ko bali bayingi. Fande Basima is talking about the mess in parking. I know omwezire bwekulembeza bwanyu mwasoka mwemerezo kusoroza ku musoro. Akwabuli bali mukusoroza. But now, why can't we have some interventions in terms of parking in Mukaragana na Parka? Ekine ki akubazaho batakaize to enforce. Akaba aroho gamba, for example, nyo aroho muntu mbalize nawe. Iro abantu baine motoka za black and batine za tint. Aroho wawerege kila parking ira igura peva nyamgaha mukuru. Ha kono isano parking ira kubina nyetinira. Osoku mubaza kumandaga, who are you? Come here. Who are you? Who are you telling me this? You know? People are parking on the paper because tuketaka kutanga kugamba tukwenda kukora oba whistleblower omuntu no mubaza no utamanya ubalizeho naja naleka na kulitule migo ye hali ombalize hota so inyo abasite baitwa bahyaka. I know you are very new in the office nebindi ati batimuli bakuhyaka yuwe okabambwa kansala mayor akabaho kansala so you are not new in this system. Yes.
Yego muno Fredo akubaza kubaleta okuramukia kuruga Musita leadership baramukize muno amanano gali naitwe as leaders titukunyumirwa bine bikubaho titukunyumirwa butukuba nturora parking eri disorganized tukuba nturora akatoga kali mu town baitu ko kagambire nti tuli bahyaka baitu tuli bahyaka omubuntu baitu mu office obutwayizire mutukasangaho some guidelines ezo eza motoka bya kaijo bakagambire nti biri suppose kutwarwa route train ya Butiaba road ni connecting ira system medical ni crossing mpaka Kiratete ekyo tukibalizo ira kizokere ngo abantu nibo batayina ngeso abakuvuga ebimotoka ebyo tibahondeire ki ebiragiro okugaruka ha parking yo town ito enkasite tukuli gamba nti tukasangaho gwo musoro ite tukutunura ha musoro kalo gukuruga mu parking tukutunura ko organizing aki Orubuga kurora nti parking ero organized hatite kitu akoze ronka leadership empya keroho ekaba kurora nti tuteiro bylaws hati bylaws ezo zina kugumibwa habo kuba omukuru Fredo abantu ba Uganda ati nabo bagezi obo ku imposing obunde kiragire kitagumibwe tusangire obundi abandi ba government bagiteire na mlosi abakozere kintu kitaine kiragiro kikoraki ekisupportinga nyengana kutwaro mukoti kandi no maliro kozire ki omulehire baitu titubyamire we are doing a follow up bylaws zino twazikoze tuswaireyo zikwatana traffic flow egyo street parking byona biromu we are doing a follow up kandi there is a sign nti omulimo gukorwa abakuba recently nyuma hao bakaija batwao na feedback batusoboraho nali bakoraki ali bahika basaba na input endi tukwendeza koraki okwongeramu so tukusasa muno naitwe n'abantu ba Hoima City tukusaasa nabengandaza abantu baitu abakafa betu naitwe as leaders tukulengaho kurora okucumba omutwe kurora twateka ekintu mu nkora baitu omubuhikire kandi obutugaruka ha traffic City saha zino tukubaza nka City baitu amazima gali ni reality tukia operating nka municipality as a city tetulina even budget ekusoma nka City tukwe tulina budget omubuhikire City to suppose kuba tulina also naitwe tulina City police City traffic police City enforcement baitu omukuru Fredo we don't have enforcement as a city nigama zima we don't have it so hatino sanga nti ebintu ebindi
bana bajwara ka grade
bali ba municipality kandi baliyo kandi nubuki hondera abandi tibali nankaha na payroll so no lucky mungu we don't have enforcement ekintu kyona kikyale maire tulina budget kandi na bino nazine motoka tukwensobora kora bypass you don't even have a road unit ebintu byona tukasanga before titwina omulingo gono gutukora ko yatukusaba abantu deka tukwatanize nabakuvuga deka tuvuge ntondere biragiro naita bakurubata itwana leka tumanye obwomezi bwaitu meanwhile ntulindiraga naito government ntuhemba omuro and as I talk now omulodi tali mu Hoima is in Kampala doing a follow up kurora at least yunura kurora ngo ete following ile muno kurora government etukonyire hakire tufunire road unit tufunire byoma byaitu nuko tukuletinga bypass akwata ate nkabine bimotoka ebikugenda Hoima Sugar na Kienjojo in case abaho bypass ekutayire ida Kinogozi obanka hoko neturukira Buhimba it can also help and reduce the traffic in town
kwikiriza genda nanka mu rugudo rweitaka na akajura kagwire biruga hakolas
ya omukuru Fredo nikyo ngambira nti obutuku bana bylaws izugumiziwe Solicitor General oli bwakwanga akole kimuragire okubena obusobozi okumuteka hekiragiro
nkugamba nti you were city council
yes
being represented in parliament by 3 leaders Honorable Commander Nyakato Upan MP Honorable Dr. Joseph Rionga West Honorable Dr. Isingoma Mosuga Patrick Owa East banu mukwatanize nabo muta urora irakali because now you are again another lamentation as regards budgeting
yes
budget recording ye tutulia tutine buli kimu cyona kikurubata ngo kuseme kupanikirubata how are you working together mukora muta kurora nti ebintu bino byatunga support ya parliament kwa parliament ekora appropriation ngere bintu bambiye tagisebo because you were created to abakoma ngaba city takukoma wa ita bajumbura kuno ngo city kanabe muri mu city ni mutuka mukora mu municipality
nanga ekintu kirikitsi yo omukuru Fredo ankwenda kusima bekulembezi baitu abo bada honorable MPs kandi tukoraganya nabo kimukurungi kandi nabo tuikara ntuhanule ebintu bino and omukuru Obama tukate aroho na committee ekwatana na bintu byengude ebyo nuwagiche yalinga committee gineteraniza ite kuno city divisions na ba member of parliament so nabo bateiremu omuro nabo bakurura bahondeire nka city twafuna hakiri budget twafuna nacho kurura ngo tusobere kola emirimo nka city we are operating like a municipality but can expectations na population nebindi byona tibikya matching with the level of municipality so bonku basima kandi nkwenda kugumiza nti bakyatuyambira okikoto okuongera yiraka haiguro kumachazi even the Lord Mayor is doing a follow up.
All right. Anya kutulize tuli ha Spice FM tukutunura mwensonga ko kuzikurubata kira muno kanyamuriye ine kabantu akalitwa katulesereho abakose biruka mukwita abantu awuduse nitwe tukwita abantu namba bakutomera omuntu omutu kagenda kasesenguka hari speed igiye kuberi yamani nambero omuntu akiro omuntu agenda umwirwa baga we wachwekere go guruba kiki ku abantu nibafa flat hanyuma ya accident zo mutauna hagati Kumanyisa ariho ekyamaani muno. Now ntakagarukire mu banywanyi baitu bana babiri wa human rights and then na quality control Jackson Rugambo wabiona okutinisa basiba ito ba whistleblowers turagukora ogwaitu tukabatera this time muraruma because abantu bayinama kintu kogunanga ngo police bomara kubaza n'aba traffic yabo bayikane bayikiraniza mu nyikiraniza yabendi ebintu ndibisigara niko bikya engere byali kara niko bibe muraruma this time enduma yanyejja kubeta
ebali muno reba first of all mbanza garuka ha madavi kyagambirege we have bureaucracy in these laws for ours ngaba kigambirege like I'll give you a good example. I will come for on your answer. Have an example. Serikali at the level of ASP akarole motoka neiruka speed ataine choma yagamba bari no urakuba ntaine machine egimotoka ya speed yaje merezi yagambira umusirikare junior yabwama mpero gwe kipapura cyo kwiruka Saija he was a very wise man nagamba you give me Saija yakwata receipt ya mitwara abiri yaje musenge Saija kiyakoze akakwata receipt yagenda mu court open up civil suit against the RTO against the police constable who gave him the receipt, against the attorney general, against the director of traffic. Now the man is demanding 250 million for compensation. Obviously now the law some chokurora muntu naono tikutinisiza. Now the man, they are suing the man directly, but even the man saw it. So that is how it is. You know when all these vehicles are supposed to be on the road, it's supposed to come more good. At times we had like now kanyoe alanka yange think increase kwate motoka kugia we na true of because of my rank it is from ibale limo kuyongera ya good at times ati usanga ninya ndo the vehicle is packed buko kuruma kugambo kuja kwate namba yomuntu oba kuja gamba ngo officer come stubbornness yao ejeri yao yonka. I wanted to even talk of some government officials. Abareba nywane baitu abakozi baitu ba government usanga mukozi wa government usange Fredo banange okumugamba banango parkingire kubira gamba where what did you do this vehicle is UL or you see now what did you do those are issues and mostly those are the vehicles which park wrong in town here but this time
kirungi kozi ugambe
this time
ezanyu ezo nizo zipakika ko
it is true I have experience because I got one vehicle I don't want to mention it I got packed at the supermarket I came out brother I was in uniform I requested in fact I said good evening sir said yes how are you what's the problem that's what it what's the problem said where you packed is the wrong place so what said now if they knock you will you come and complain why don't I complain but he was ashamed because I had the support of the population. Abari baroho bakagamba no bakore munene osobeze. Umpolisi arakagambira kintu. Rugaho. Then the man got ashamed and removed the This time I think we are not sleeping because we are not also going to accept this in this plan. I've told you the one method in here to get a government of Saja about factories. Because when you talk to them they say we are investors also. That's what they do. We are investors. Do this. That one is not. It cannot be invested and kill our people. We are investing for who now? We cannot accept that money. Okay. But we are going to have routine patrols. Come to have routine patrols. The way you used to be some time back. For you, maybe they are with this thing. I talked to my boss. We are going to request. Well, even if you have one car, we are going to request that car from the DPC. She will be sitting there herself to move around town here with some two. Police officers. Okay.
We have over talked about Motoka as I bring in Bira and the Jackson Laviona. Piki. No Motoka waito wa bulikiro. Ha speed yabu ubumu winire bulioki. Bali tubabalizeo. Twababazaho muno. Baitu. Okutalibanizibo kusingo obwingi. Gonza bali ngo tulezera abantu baitu bafwerire bayitera motoka biro wale ebindi okutalibana sibo kusinga obwingi kuli kwaita be motoka entaito ne piki webale muno ati ekirungi ibintu bine mu biroraga ati kyakubere kirungi Fredo oko kugambo nabandi bakakyetegereza coach you know we have been branded traffic here
I'm not ashamed to talk this one. We have been branded. We are hunting, harassing borders more than any other person. And for us, you have a reason. Because at times we don't always want to kurugayo kagamba nanko gumsovia on air here. We don't condemn people. But really, abatabani baitwabo bavi, and we are handling them. No, that tinyezere kuja na records zange hano. Abasajja bakabasasura sente za government. If you are not, if you are, because last month, the whole of this region, tukasoroza milioni 8. Only 1 month, milioni 8 out of these people. But they don't listen, and we don't intend to go.
Those are the charges.
Yes, zona combined, and mostly the wakusanga mu milioni 8 tusoroize milioni kama 15 something. This is go move border. And this is not saying that we intend to do it, but we are trying to send a message that it is bad. Don't do it. Why do you waste your money by paying fines?
You see the problem? They pass over the fines to the clients. They don't feel it.
But okay. If he has got 30 that day and you have given a receipt of 100 above it and he has paid, how much has he got from that client? It does nothing. Only that is understanding. The problem is understanding.
Okay.
And these people are really very mean.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think, Fredo, the problem is the judge is in. Only work for a cent, one and I yega kuvuga.
And to me,
they are not trained.
And to me, in a point in the Seregenya Bagamba, blamed to get a muntu bakweta boda. To get a piki. Because Mukatogako, alimwito abakuvugeza ituguzire na itu. Tuvugana bali ababoda. Kamba boda alimu abarungi, alimu ababi. Neneja na getamna ito population ina kuine piki.
Nikyo kikolere general nti abana bayitwa obundi bogura bajaje gitairo muka mwana nagega givugira aho muka nyenkya nagitwara mu town. Tamanyire biragiro, tamanyire bya suppose pondera, nikyo kusanga obundi kuba novuga okurono nakuturukira side ya tali suppose koraki kuturukirayo. So ano we habuza nti mali abantu twena abakuvuga ebiruka bino buli muntu alabirwa mu kwegesebwa ate kino nakyo nikyongerekisi.
Okay, now to you civil society and human rights activists within Sabira Nasa abakuru bahulire the mayor akugambira bakwetaga kubona ebiragiro bakora nkabakyali nkaba municipality yedde city basime ebintu abibalize basima nawo aliho ebintu ebinde kumukanga kangamu olire bana be numbers za government engere bakosabwe ebintu byabo tuli omwawe. What do you think we can do naitwe ngabantu babulikiro bano bayine byabe babaliza ko tawune tugikosa muno kusanga irembo liyeduka araho abantu abaroho buli rugudo nambira kali aka parking space naho araho abaroho. But again alimu nabakosa. What do you think can be done in a bid to reclaim sanity if it was there before?
Kubanza tuine kizibu kekichweka keitu kino ekenkusa kweta the town council mentality. Bonkuba ningamba town council mentality abantu baitu hano tutandikira amuntu arara mu kichweka mu rubuga rumwe rutaho Hoima city arukoleramu itwa baruvugiramo ebiruka naitwa barwekulembera ituna tuina embera etakurubatira ha municipality etakurubatira ha city nerubatira ha town council runda town council nkoto embera zaitu alobutu kubevinga ganka abantu abali mu town board zinka oburundo bagenzero nkambara arabka center nkako nikyo kurira mawango ndo aina atandika baliza kusemeza abantu bakutekeza bakusemereza Brian ndo kusemereza honorable wango ijo eriwa traffic bano hano niyo buchunga around aho niyo butali buchumba nugenda kaba ningenda samwe ya mbere ndimira traffic banyemereza nkaba ntaina element nkabanza ku exchange nga ebigambo nabo abo ensonga nga bakajja abantu basatu no wakana ine mundu nibenda kungwera. The town council mentality because it's just like to illustrate nti bo
Okarolumbirwe
nkaramdube and you know kasi akatanka ku challenge ngaligale agamba leta third party leta nyabagamba ewe byona tibijja kumara first acknowledge nti you are in error then you blame me for having been in error. So hati akuyenda kuyirukia ekisumuzo kandi I am carrying a queen. Mama nzalira abana. And on top of that ahimbire General Mutabani wange. So in other words, ngonza itwena buli muntu taking ahimbo rubimbi. So that is one. Then the two, Hoima site tuyikirize kandi kinu nkituma meya tinyende Madam Mayor. Nti alebintu bitulina kora bitakwenda ordinance. Ebinkusaba tukole. Kankweze kyokurora, I've been challenged the last 3-4 weeks. No sanga 80% of this town road side traders bakutunde nyanya, bakutunde obuge obugora, and I don't have a problem with this kind of business. But zikorwa zita bakatudupa ngo bayiraba mu Chomoha street chonga kusanga kuno kila mno Pase road na Old Toro road
na hanu
na kuno motoka kuno chapati kuno ki hati ne kimotoka bukikuija the extent of damage ekuba nyingi nkusaba abene baita ba musite nte bitu kusobora tubikore kiri absadi kusanga abantu baitu ekizigata ekitu wakipaki ngamuge biruka byaitu itwe ekyakatale hateka foka katale. So nkuba saba mukole isi ebire bimunyenda lukwa mwenda kintu kim lukwa gaija kuno na aba popularist nagamba abantu bange ababoda abaki bahoka chonka nagene na aba the technical people who are supposed to do this nagamba mumige rubuga nkoro tadamejingirwa kim ate hanu mukwenda mno politics ya mai. So ekyo then kya kabiri which
briefly katugenda ompora meya ito nambira tukulire abantu abali technical bano bayakaga. You would feel that a district has a cow and the chairman na abura bamuleka na abura yoka because wakaru you would feel you have a town kilaka called Kabiyanga mzee, rest in peace. In Kibale we would feel there is somebody called Simon Kimono as a cow. Niba gehama radio niba gamba bino niba kora bino niba these people you are paying ngi abikara bali yokumubumoli you know ihanga bakuliyamba bota really atanga kukulwana basima kulwana ngana na abantu abamukomere. Okay,
but there are people
the managers because inywe mkusupervising abali ni mutanga tinywe ni kugaruka mukavu yako. What do they really do for us? Obana nyuma kachwa mukubaleka wananke bati
anangwa otyobuno Fredo I'm girl, of course that technical staff heading sound plan.
Yes.
Then omlodi na yongera na bonto. And indeed tuikaile na engagements nyingi na technical staff. Challenge nkunira ekyaroho erinti sito butwiziremu staff etusangireho staff era harulengo rwa municipality sidi tugarukireyo kuli hato kwesanga even nabo bonka tibakumara batito okwesanga
no ita abanyoro bagamba abake barwanira nka muisansa ubaba no rwano oli atekereza buni bayingi. We want to feel you somewhere ngobereka Harway Road ekiona gamba barumiraho abataito bari abataito tibakutina aka kende kikonde kibagamba batereke konde kimyiruka ne konde kimotindire kitera
ambire bakubafumba mu division zikubafumba
division zikufumba ite hati of course each and can new management tumazira kuijamu tubasangiremu speed takubene ndaira munekirawo but at the end of the day abakura sita baliyo abasindikirwa abantu you cannot sit tukarambikiriza ngo paka technical staff niye gende implementing ekitu kinakyo ewe kulema ngo tugirole bulora ebintu ekusinga twimukiremu kandi nabo bo bakwa batagenzere tugenda nabo like an issue ya katale. Yes, I admit nti ba vendors buying everywhere mu town muno chonka tukora ebintu bino kutukagambire each leadership yaitu en buli kintu tukwenda kikora omateka kandi obuhikire issue ya katale tusangiro challenge nti abantu bakabingibwa mu katale indirect bona bagaruka ha streets hata akatale kasigala emidaara eri konka kyonkole na claiminga mudaara gwe baituguliki inactive.
Okay.
Secondly, twasanga ekindi tukabanza kuseruliriza habwaki abantu bano bona nibakanya ha streets bakuruganka ha. Secondly, twakizora ntabairemu middlemen oli nagamba mudaara gwe mulyango gwe hati nawo nagurentinga omuntu ondi hati bagurentingire nagumultiplyinga charges halawa yali supposed asula mutwaro oli namusala mutwaro 10. So we are trying kulorangu ebyo byonna tubitereize. We are clearing the market tugenda kuhereza all stores eziri empty kuzigabira abantu abala streets bano bona kulola bagarukanka.
All right.
Ensonga ibiri yonka zengoza kumalira eyo kubanza ngonza abantu bayitu tumanyi tuba ntukore enguudo ba madamu bano bali bakore enguudo tukore enguudo zina ebi classes. For example, emotoka byona bibikaijo bino bitukuru basiza ngudo zina level M niyo level M tamaka level M layer I think the right one layer kiwanti Kumanyisa zigenda kuangara mwaka actually zikira zigenda kuangara less than ya kisanja kani nanda dupire isa hano zo musite
nangu
banza uliza speaker
because I have a live example timu y'abantu eba yarugiremo ekakora nekosta sente za yabo za buli kiro akaguda akagenda kyarwa buyamba aiya we kyarwa buyamba road akabakozera as a makeshift kama zile myaka musanju katabe na leya nkazinu eza hano
speaker you have answered you perfected my message urugudo rwokubazo ndanta dupire mu kiro kimu usakora tatwara gonze motoke kware misenye zikuingura 20 emotoka itukubaza ikimbire kikaje imbitani
orugudo rwakyarwa buyamba rukuhimba amabale ga kiedikyo ono omusenyi on a daily basis
but still damage extent of damage sakwingane kikaije emotoka
but let me allow you to drive your point.
My point is nti buli rugudo tubantu kora tumanya rugenda kutwara traffic type.
Yes, sir.
For example, rugudo nurabutiaba gonze zibaire bakaleta ga containers kuingura mirundi 10 zirujja kuhangara. A few roads zikoleibwe under use mid they are good, but ezinde zitakolebwe under that program zijja kudamagingwa engudo zino twata zikozere
egyo pass road ekabanale yazinga
egyo meyali hand. Finally mkuru speak.
Yes.
Allow ekintu kibeta stakeholder engagement. And I think this is our biggest problem as a city. Not city leadership as a city. Nyenkangali nkakulira mbuli asojo.
Masindi.
Yes, busumobo tukatwina taone kanso ya Masindi. Engudo eza bujenje yona kwogirora zikolebwaga Kinyara. 80% of engudo za current Masindi municipality ziba graded by Kinyara. Chonka the same Kinyara.
Ndo zile nabali mukukingure za kora sizo kukora mpia kao.
Kinyara again.
Masindi, I don't know who is the
funder. I think that is government. That should be government. Hati hanu. Bunku hurangu Kiswaza. Bwendero. Kienjojo. Tibaina gonze a kilometer of a road that they are doing for this. Kiabegi state.
Nanka Hazi. Bwendero is doing a road from Kitoba Hali by Tabata Trading Center. Nankura vye kugenda budwe na
they are
working on that road.
That is a plus. Chonka kandi Kinyaro jakisanga in 100 kilometers in one district.
Kandi Bwendera kora tamaka yonyini hali.
Imagine. Now Bwendero is equetage. Actually na kasukari tukua tunywako. Omanyire bintu inabiteka mu science. Omuchina agenda, omuchina mtawe muhinda agenda. Hati tukua tunywaka sukari. Tunyaka Bwendera bwokuba
ndeka kudiya kapuriza abandigera
okay then the point a point enkuru
kunywa sukari
tukoleto a point enkuru yengoza abane baitu banu tukole turugano as a delegation of city development forum represented, as a delegation of traffic, as a delegation of us in business, because some of us are big stakeholders doing big businesses around.
Okay.
To Uganda political leadership and technical, we engage these people aggressively, but with alternatives. To Bagambe, to Kwenda move in the next 12 months, mukole ezo designs mu trade manyaka mukole straight chain failure to do that do this. And I can tell you these companies are vulnerable, but we have made them strong.
All right.
So stakeholder engagement to take
all right.
But the last thing statement I want to make.
No, you will make it. That's
statement. Abakufwera abantu baitu tujja kwesorting.
Kanira bane jure mwakwasire mukabota isura rabana bali baide papura nibe karakasa juweri.
I don't even I'm learning.
Bakabani bagamba we are tired of these heavy vehicles killing our innocent people in the town.
And the answer was to arrest them.
But they think everything has a law. You have to use lawful means.
But does it mean you can advise them to go off the road? Must you arrest?
But I am not aware that those people were arrested.
All right. Now, Jackson Rugambo, abakuru bahulire Rugambo police. And then breakfast is there. Found it. Here, HB serves us very, very nice breakfast.
I've been hearing this.
So there is a tea, there is everything. So Bira Nasa is serving.
That's why I never ate when I was coming. Because I've been hearing
so
that.
Eat now.
No problem, I don't bring for fork.
Jackson Rugambo. Jackson, the microphone is for you now.
Thank you. As much as Bira Gamba Bunyo. Ogambira abakuru mbahulire. Abakuru kubaza being politicians and the government officials, activists, such as when it comes to Kubaza, they talk. But walking the talk, they will tell you all good things. We are working on a bylaw, we are working on an ordinance. The mayor has gone on a weekend to go and lobby, he's in Kampala, all sorts of things. But when it comes to doing, it becomes difficult. And at times, because now everybody constrained in terms of budgeting processes.
All right.
Yeah, but the advantage with the politics, you can do, as long as you have competent, not really competent, but confident leadership, you can do anything. The danger we have in areas which are led by, at times, our colleagues, the NRM, they feel being in the NRM means defending every failure. That you must own up. I can be in a ruling party, but I refuse to own up a failure. But where our leaders became spokespersons of their party, it becomes complicated. Now, failures studies are owning. You see, because when you look at the issue of the ring road, this is an issue we raised as activists and advocates in the oil and gas area. We asked for a ring road. And when they are working on Kaisho, Tonya, or Abulisa, or Kagadi, if we had the right political leadership, our politicians are we would be to a ring road. Ekuraba Erguru, Nekuraba South. Erguru meaning this side. No, Erguru. Kionka, and indeed, to Atankano Nanka at Gonza Akiari May. What's the problem? The problem is kutina kuengaginga abantu mukarezinga political pressure mukarezinga echuchi ya politics ulo akagamba Hoima aliyekize hano mu by election yononga yo sinansi na ya sinansi kakukangala sinansi by election ya sinansi ekindu which was purely private commercial tukakiraizinga twakifore ensonga up to today, government yakutuyanaki. And that is politics. So, nkyo mani langa with the politics. Omurungi bwayo, buli kintu kyoka kwenda kisakora kukora. So, Madam Mayor, muikale, muengejinge, muhete district, city, na abandi mugifole ensonga, every interaction with any office over, ijuri Prime Minister by the hand. Pressure karwa, ndahuli kintu kiwaza ring road. Kionga every time every radio ring road ebikaijo ebikaijo kuno kurabamu no kutarabamu ogumulimo gwanyu. Don't blame any person. Hatabaye omuntu okudopa, don't blame traffic, don't blame a person. City management ninyi mukurabya hanuki ebikaijo. True or false? kile kimuragamba timukubyenda kijja kolaki
kubamu.
I know that
Okula ntugwenda kujja kugamba twine kiragire
and wabyona and wabyona it is not only even ebinanka byebikaito nebintu ebikurubasa ebintu ebindi alaga motoka ganaga agakwekuba ale motoka zino maguru manyama 16 ezo neje ne sara ikona hanu obwe omuntu ogulimba amagara kunteka sazezo
and move serious then keyo sheri muno mess ya traffic eri mu town I think basima legeira bani congratulating amufune pikipiki mpyaka tu uli mbairo munidi mugamba tunaga mu town awo ene kabanga takayizira ngade anyangu basime cyo mukitujunire atula koroje bana buye kirebo kuinuka oli imodoka takayizire osiali yakigine nga tunage hawo abundi atubagana abana bagamba wabina bamkwasiri uno achali baire light
abantu bene banga kutahama abantu bagamba kwasiri
so I think what you need to do is simple solution kitabatali banda akwa meya gambire tibaina law enforcement ege budget zero bete ya allowance yanyero ege akwa we used to have a town council kamena law enforcement so hati utwafune municipality na anka na city maybe you can say bichuka bikanyeta but at least the town is the central business center should have aba bali mu town council nibo mutekaho bonga
are kisibe kijaho ebizibu yabane bagira ebintu bigenda na qualifications okusangola kana qualifying kuba law enforcement officer wa town council
obagambire bakwetaga aina masters town clerk katalo so naito baba bakwetaga wasinia 4 wasinia 1 anduka twina bamutago ka alo
afanda wili
aka omojo gwa kafa
kabezi
mwenye anyebe chanja kumwijo so abona ba so before you deploy the officers in the whole city first handle the central no keoseri tino kwa otherwise wakwa twino mugisanka bali hero okwo kinanka kichwamba nka naite tubanteka mu buhamso buyita koko abo bekoramo mulimo lwata ndulakole akatrading zengosanga bojo hampa tempa ichwa
naito
respect
naito bujumbura
nanyo mkikoze
ato batukolire okugenda kyarwa buyamba abantu batanguvuga ya ezempaka twabo batega ate kirole kijo leba nkimera mukataito nkikurosi nkigenda
but on the side of traffic muina abantu abali supposed kukala mtawoni hano kionka nyukani mkubatwara gangu what does the RTO go on the highway kasiba amuti amini what does the no why is the OC surely oni basima omukumitira nalanka hali kiswero nakuno buswekera understand it tosa kuja kuno ka reporting ebirugira a street OC atagenza nanka
katugaruka no town kila mundo ekikutabana za kirikia obutandwa obugwago bukiro bwizire town hagati kandi obunyakusobere kuba nibutwara abantu baitu abatali bamu na bamu abarugonzebwa kandi tugamba bintu bine kusingo wingi bikurugira mu nkosa yaitu embi eyengudo turaye bingoha otwantu baza kibinu tugamba balinse bali iguru biwe bali akoso rugudo kurukoso takatusoma messages abantu. Good morning speaker, I'm Katrina in Isaka. I appreciate Wabiona's integrity for sure. He's always direct. Ngo ineke okonere ona gambire tipa ezikora emirimo nazo ireme kukolesa mine government road whether loaded or empty kuba orugudo orwo rufunda ona abantu babulijo betegereze kiki ekimukugamba mwebale muno kandi abenagezaga byo koso runyoro ati ekyo koso runyoro yo kietaga bali kietaga bayitukanda ro cyalo kusanga omuntu nawe orunyona kurukozesa abugamba nti kuburwa abakomseije wotali munyoro omukuru basima. Fredo, thanks for those members. I thought motorists were at liberty to drive at any speed, especially when driving along Old Little Road. Can you imagine? ati ene speed ngwate ene libate ene speed Jackson Mpaija tukwagambire Jackson Mpaija traffic police should teach road users mostly for borders and cars seriously. Leonard Mpaija abampaija bale kutuenda wanagambire Fredo, can't bus and taxi administration help by instructing drivers to educate passengers about throwing rubbish, bottles, etc. in the roads? We are talking about this, but the other things which are very cunning. Passengers fare covered cleaning of vehicle on top of transport service salary. This is Eddie Atwoki wabusinzi ungu nabakunaga ebintu nabo tibali barungi okutakagireyo biri byobwechumi amantu enzire gateeka abantu bayitwa bakufeera mbintu ebyenguudo kandi obwo abantu abakuvuga kubi wanagambire Spice Parliament. But passing through Hoima City is it the only movement plan for sugar cane haulers? Tell us more about the recent road plan of diverting these trucks. But Mayor Binabera already abibalizeho ebiri plan. We want J. Kennedy Mpaija kaguzo kya tukija garuka yenyumo uko bya kinogozi n'ebindi byonyine nibyo ebya Mayor abibalizeho deputy. And shouldn't the city center be respected as the business district of the region? And the State Minister for Public Service and the Mayor Hoima City should tell us more about that program. Already, we may not go back into it. Ablantu Musime Junior, Old Toll Road and Porto Road, and maybe talk about whatever road accidents will continue to happen on those very roads until the traffic office comes out and tells us which of those roads is a minor road, because okay, Kari, let me tell you, let me apply my conflict of interest. Tokwetaka kusoka kugambirwa wa police ngwenu bagieta highway enu bagieta bata otukuba tutende kwa kuvuga emotoka bagamba abandi bona bararuiwenka niwa koraki. So ati bokoli mu motoka ya ogirumu, don't mind about whether it is a highway or in Kampala. There are one ways in Kampala. Yes. I can never cross a one way without taking both sides. What kasinga baba nibahambyo musuma in a motoka. Wa kumanya nga will take one way when you are running away for your safety. You don't think about the rules of the roads and the rest.
Fredo, even let me first on that one. Now, there are some people have a mentality. To me, I have a right of way. Because, you know, when I have a right of way. Hey. But now, you have a right of way. Hey. Tomorrow, when also you are going to enter the road, hey. Can if somebody says has a right of way, are you going to sleep there where you are parking? You are waiting for something. So that one is in this point. We are talking about this on the road. Yes. You have a right of way. That's somebody who mentioned that somebody has a liberty to drive at any speed. Is that one? No, any speed into Gambia. If there's a cat crossing, because the cat is also supposed to cross the road, it's also supposed to cross the road. All right. In the traffic, yes.
All right. Anya kutulize aroho nabanda ba ebitekerezo byanyi birabira Twitter tukubasima mbabale kutugonza no kusaka entekaniza alimo abandi murabire butumusime Latif agambire I love my hometown, but there was little and no sensation on proper road use and safety. People are just getting onto tobacco roads and the rest of the thing. Yeah, no, because they don't have spicy. Just last year tukabana program zinu ezabusa munsonga mbantu nkaina 5 mukaga roba kusomesaga no mubyaro.
The other group was called Better Uganda.
Better Uganda. Uburango bwikairo hano na total. Better World Uganda na total bona na Sinok bona bekere bintu ne babikora hano. Anyway, kankwate sime mwibiri. Inye mukutekereza kike kine kukorwa. Abantu Obutandwa Obuhinguraine Omurubuga hagati simu kaibiri 3 tumalize ntekaniza. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, Albert Kabale.
Ati mubaza ansonga za mafuta.
Amafuta tugabalizo, amafuta tegali mu topic ya kiro kenu. Okay.
Kwa muntu kiri kukuika kusabere barenge sente oba kweta kitowile wili kumuhabura abako binagiza abandi kila muno abantu abamu bakola traffic bamanyango bakwata kubatera barenge sente
ngo accidents ezimu zikuletereze bwenywe abantu beiruka nyine bamanyango bujja kubatera ebibaruwa n'ebindi timusobola kuhabura ngo bwire bona muri suppose kwikara mu kibaruwa ngo accidents ezimu but adenzo mu town hanuzo anyway those cases are also there. Yeah. Hello. Terera mu network. Hello. Network yawe nteni nungi mwene waitu. Yes, mugisa kiswaza.
Amazi magali abasajja aba motoka tozi bakufasi ndokuta na kono ngini okya kubera mtauni zaitu ndio kitu
Kiswaza in Kikuve, they are also complaining about the same thing. Yes, akuba complaining na hoko. So, ekintu tekiri kiangu. Okay, hello. Spice. Kedeza karedio kyabigambire.
Abasajja aba motoka na kule kaja kulele kwa ndejo etukuru speed bakuruka kuri kazi kile cyonka nengo ntego zikozere abantu babeberu urenya kumanya hamotoka bwo kujyaje n'endi speed kulete kizibu no mutsedu kulete kizibu nabari mu.
Okay. Ninihira, that is a sample of the population. Abantu kibakugamba naki. Abantu abali mu rugudo tuli babiri. Abakuru bata n'abakose biruka tino bali mu rugudo. Nizo group ibi.
Pedestrians and motorists.
Yes, ni tuli mu babiri. Abakose biruka n'abakuru bata. So ikigambo kya kikusemba, what would be the take home? Kame butu mwaki obokwereza muntu anyakurikira muno mu rubuga rwa Hoima. Muno.
Otyo muno ninsembera kumarayo bani nimariza tinswa kuruga akintu ogo musajja aterira kuruga biseruka akagwizega cha kanti police first one police aswa kubanza akawoninga atakabaire ko ekibarua in no senses chiba because aro emsango tukuwoninga ko msango muntu kumusaba driving permit ekuheba saa bile nenda kujiproducing. So kwele saa bile nenda amina insurance. But in most cases, those are developed countries. Kwa hitu hano utugamba, kwele saa bile nenda lete permit yawe, you will not even accept to take your vehicle at the station. So suppose kugenda kuparkinga, ukaleta permit nitaka kwa ile receipt. That's the thing. Nabo nchurugiro muntu bambi engamba yetu nabo bundi retagamu ebizibu. Gambire ndakunda kwata kutandika kungamba mukaija kwiba mukaija korachi omuntu nabo bundi aba emotional at times akuwa na receipt akigendera
mu bugufu basima abantu bakusaba muhulizengana simple
echo chiru muntu chikoraga and what I'm saying not all officers are behave the same way
baitu mwegesengana kuhulizangana
bad parking tuchigambira okara we have to going back to that one bad parking. We are going to engage these companies from Monday. I think the information will have reached, and we shall come back to Jagaruka radio hano. Bagambire where we have reached. That's over speeding.
Okay.
Ekindi chokusemba ni nsaba abantu abaira bakwe niba complaining muno accidents zino most ibiri zibairaho. We are not seeing justice, but they are going to see justice over this woman who was killed. Today we are pursuing up that case up to maximum because we have engaged even in Kampala to the URA to give us but two details mukama wa motokejo because we trying kugambira abatukumanya bakama bayo bari bagihakana so twagenda kwata details kuruga Kampala and you will see and I'm assuring that tugaruka radio hanabo abo musango akuba eri okubanza iyo tukajikwata na cyati cyali ya police iyo muntu alindiro driver wake iruka chonka mukamotoka tumuire obligation kuleta wabire navuge motoka
abantu basalirwa motoka isiro omuntu we anyuma y'emyezi ebiri bagenda kurola n'esomba omusenyi wewe
yewe nsonga ibiri ezinko kubanza egenda hali mayor na town management city manyika mbeke nkiganza mu kibaza akwa city kayijaga icyo and nanka if we are planning to akole enyo ndikikolwa baligaruka muri bamugaruke mu kikole omanye main street ekabana issues bayini bagikora it's too narrow okay and you can't change that but to me kuruga ha total eruguru kuhika ha Equity runda before that it is ripe for a non-motorable area if you look at it. Then for Potexa crossing is okay. Then when you look at right road, na yo murole on the plan of before a non-motorable. Atakugia yo motoka na main street ni maganzira boko na kuli because they are too busy and the actions are there. Okay. Then to my fellow traffic officers. Mutuyambe. Ijona motoka. Okay. Mutuyambe mu checkinga abana ba border. Buli muntu wena kubanywire haragirundo mwenge. You don't check that. The biggest problem ekuruga abana ba border bwire bona bakuika abana abe piki okay. Ekizi be any person found smelling alcohol mumuyambe because you know why abana ba border even these are mature people. Yeah, you know why afande, you know why I'm saying abana abe bigi tuinema abasigazi abakanika okusanga musigazi ali makanika tavuga boda hata akikwasira maina nawanywira akantu ke nagibi amyaga tani no kafikazo wa boda no akikozera kandi makanika no wabe nagichekinga na wan anywire na president abitaba boda na nyalo bo antwalira mnyanga nowe nkusaba site yaitu itandike kurora Hoima beyond Kahora. For now, for example, in Kenya, funding a framework ya USMI. Nkusabire baleke kutekereza ne batekeza kijungu kiryate. Tukwate ngude ziri ezitukutekereza. Kasasa road. Tukwate nga Kasasa road tukikomectinge tukube. Tunaka. Mairiwe kikuwe. Nikakuconnectinge mpaka muhanda kwa Kampala. Oija kurora ebizibe bimu bitukwina hano. Alright. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Aba Facebook nywena tubasimire mwebale kuturora, mwebale bitekerezo byanyu ba Kasibu, ba alinaitwe Edward, ba Kabanda, ba Omushabadi, Vairo, Salongo Kamanyire, Nixon Niki, Muwonge alinaitwe and then nabandi muri bayingi babone bitekerezo byanyu tukubasimu wacho muno Fredo na nyokwenda kutwala mukisaguno okusima mwibala lya state mwibale muno program enu kandi mwibale muno n'okuhabura okumutuhaire n'ebitekerezo mutuhaire kandi nkusaba tutajwaha tutakangira hano urugano n'urwaitu ito tukola gukukana tuhabura ngana tuteraniza amagezi tukora hamu nuko tukuza urubuga runutwena hamwe agamoka kusemba rwaitu agamoka kusemba yo nkwenda kugumya abantu inywena nti naitu tugenda kora na mani muno okora ntukwataniza na nebitongole ebikwawukana kura twateka urubuga rwaitu omunteko kurungi nekitusabirwe omukuru atugambire kurora nti engude zindi zirekere kuba murundi motoka twino kunira nti ekiragiro kino kinaturuka kikuja kutuyamba kuteka ebyo byona omunkora rundi one way rundi biki tuina protection protectinga ikikusembere kimu kusima abantu bona na muno opportunity bank abatweteranizoga abakolire go cleaninga erubuga kirokiro mwebale muno kwagonese birungi mwebale muno wekitinisa deputy mayor wekitinisa basima wa traffic wekitinisa Jackson Rugambwa na bila na Safred Bienki urujogeza akamera ya Facebook tumerona George Tinka nuwa kulibase Kisani wabyona alinde ntukora buli kimu n'obwesimbo n'okwegendereza n'okufwayo n'obukugu abo burungi bwaitu urubuga runti rurugondi rwawe wonyene akaraba mbulikira akarukozesa no barabote ine mu ekyombeko betu rubaru wawe